All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to working on a visual novel. So yeah, today I wanted to work on the little symbols for today, and after that we can start with coloring it all up. So that's what I'm going to be aiming for today, and I would say let's get started. Yeah, that would be a good idea, right? Yeah. So no further ado, let's get on with it. You might hear that I'm a little bit off on the voice because, well, I'm eating a candy and I'm doing that to soften my throat. Because holy hell, that was annoying as sin. Alright. So, it's not going to be a very hard one to do this one. It's going to be quite easy. There you go, 6.5. Black, yes. So what I'm going to be aiming for is that, we're going to be aiming for things like this. Oh, I need to do 5 here on these things? Probably. Yes, I do. Alright. There we go. Alright. So these things are quite easy to do. Most of them are quite well, it's just making sure that all the sigils are not the same every single time. That is important, but for the rest there is quite a good variety of it. And then, fill it up. There you go. Let's see. There we go. Sweet. I don't have to fill it all up, right? I do need to do that. I do need to fill it up sometimes. Let's see. Like that. Yeah, that will work. Alright. A little bit lower. There you go. So what I'm going to be aiming for here is that I'm going to be trying to do my very best here to get all of these sigils out. So that we can then, move on to the coloring part. Well, I'm still a little bit exhausted because, well, I haven't slept for 4 days, and I'm finally recovering properly. So that is a decent amount of energy that has been lost, and those energies need to be recovered. Therefore, doing my very best here to do these things right by the book is a quite important thing. All right. Sweet. Now we're gonna go to here, do this one. Nice. That will work. Let's see. Nice. And then we're going to the other place. Alright. And most of this is actually quite easy to do. The main issue that I always need to be aware of is that I always need to make sure that they are quite, believable icons. That's most of the cases, but because we have such a big part to draw in, I don't have to be concerned about it too much, luckily. Alright. Nice. And then once all these icons are drawn in, we can then start with the coloring part, which we're going to be using a base color, and then see how that turns out to be in the first one, and then move on to, the lighter color, and then add in the shade part. And that is the idea, at least. So, I mean, there's not much to say about it, actually. It's all about looking at it and feeling like it, and then figuring it out. So yeah. I mean, I did a lot of things. Honestly, the most things that I like the most about this whole damn shenanigans is that I'm actually doing quite well. Alright. There you go. Sweet. And the more we do this, the more we get at it. And the more we create, the more it gets to a real finished product. Let's put that. Nice. The side parts are quite annoying. The main issue with the side parts is they are a little bit more on the iffy side of what I want to do, and I want to make sure that they are quite fitting. Therefore, there are some bits here and there that I need to make sure that they are correctly placed, to say the least. Nice. All right. Nice. Now we can go to here. and fix it up. All right. Now we're gonna. Oh, crying out loud. All right. Now the hot pot comes around. Let's see. Easy. And now we just have easy things to go around. So just making sure that they are always, well, you know, references to the old ones. All right. Sweet. So how does this look? Looks decent. I do like it. Now we only need to make sure that we have here. Yep, that's a little bit too hot. All right, sweet. Now that we have done that, we can now add in the coloring. So we have these things, we have that, and then we can add coloring in. So I want to go for the base color, which is technically this one, right? And then the other one is the base yellow color on it as well. Yeah, it is the base color. Or is this the base color? I need to double check. Both. Because shading is going later though. So there's no need to worry. See, I spotted a mistake. There you go. Now we can continue. And the idea is that we're gonna be just adding in the colors. Once the colors are done, we can then, you know, move on to where we want to be with the rest, which is technically lighter colors in the midsection, and then we can add in the red parts, then the color parts in the mid. Yeah, we can do a lot of things here. Sweet. But first we want to have the easy color, which is the baseline of all of this. We're gonna do this on a separate layer though, because I don't trust myself with doing this on the main baseline. Luckily I can do this quite easy. Right? Yeah, I can. Alright. 7 is gonna be the thing. Alright. Alright. Now this is gonna be fine. So, let's see. Nice. It's not gonna be a lot of work. It's just that I want to make sure that I have everything on this one, and then I can then, start with the other color. And then we can then finally start with the rest of it. The hardest part of this anyway is that we need to make sure that we have everything colored in, so that then once we add the shading parts, we can then fully do the thing that I want to do in the first place. Alright. Sweet. Here. A little bit there. And that should fix it, right? Yes, it is. It did. Good. Well, we know one thing for sure. This actually needs to go beneath it. So that's all fine. Alright. Now let's take a look at it. That already looks a little bit more like a pillar. If we remove this now. Not bad. Not bad. I do need the pillar a little bit more, because we need to add in some colors before we can leave this out. Quick grouping that, then add a new one. This one is going to be the light one. Hello, I hope you have I hope your day has been going well. Well, it is. It's getting better. It's not yet fully. I'm not fully yet recovered, but it's getting better. But thank you for that, Wolfie. The design is looking quite ornate. Ornate. What the hell means ornate? Ornate. Ornate. What does it mean?
Ornate.
Highly decorated. Yes. Yes. Indeed, it does look a little bit like an ornate thing with highly decoration, yes. It does look like it a little bit, right? Yeah, it does. But the idea is that this is the same as the original design, as the design that I already have been picking, which is the big giant, throne room. So what I'm going to be aiming now for is that I'm aiming to reproduce these pillars without copy pasting them, and then tweaking them a little bit later on, so that we have like this balcony scene that comes from the throne room outside. So we have the throne room, we have the balcony, and you can take another turn, and then you see the balcony scene indefinitely. So that's the idea. So after this, after the having the whole balcony scene, you can see it right here. This is the balcony scene. So yeah, it's like a little bit of a left turn or a right turn, depends on how you look at it. It has the same theme. You know that it is connected towards the throne room. Therefore, it is, well, the same thing. I want to have this balcony scene looking like a balcony scene instead of a goddamn, well, throne room. I want to make sure that the balcony scene is almost the same. But it also has then the same pillar types, and then that is all gonna be there to make it better. So yeah, that's what. Yeah. So yes, it does look ornate, and yes, I do like myself these ornate things on the thing. Yeah. Well, that doesn't sound very wise. I like myself these things on the things. Yes, indeed. But yeah, the idea is that I'm gonna be doing like this, and then that is gonna be the other bit, which is coloring up the what is it called? Wow, did I really use that amount of lighting, or did I use the lighting on the brush size? Ooh, choices just. No, I did not. I did do it. I did do fully drawn, right? Yeah, I did. I did. I just lowered out afterwards. All right. So I'm gonna be drawing it like that then. It's gonna be looking a little bit strange right now because it's not the same, but that's because it's missing a lot of shades. And shades are quite important on these things. So I should definitely add 60 probably, right? Yes, 60 is much better. 60% to give more room for a little bit of a shading effect already on it. So yeah, I can agree with that. For the rest, it's a lot of repetitive work. It's just color it all up. Then use the shading to make it look more rusty or more robust. Then afterwards use the lighting on it. Then after the lighting use even more stuff on it. So it's not going to be a very hard thing to do. It's just that there's all of this stuff. It's going to be probably a little bit on the down low, most of it. Yeah, it is. All right. So we're gonna keep up with the blue then, I guess. Blue, blue, no blue, blue? Yeah. So no blue, no blue, blue, blue. Yes. All right. Let's continue here. And so once we add all of the colors in, then we can add in the darker colors, and then after that we can actually add in the goddamn light and dark function on it as well. So right now we're just using the colors, let's say the least. There you go. So yeah, once we add in the other colors, then this will definitely look a little bit more better. Right now it's a little bit forced. All right. Now once we add in the other stuff, then I think everything will be just fine. It's just a bit more, confusing sometimes. All right. Here we go. How much time has actually passed already? 27 minutes already. Oh well, that's not a long time, but that's good. Also, the candy that I was eating is now already gone, sadly. The candy is actually quite tasty. As you can see, I can definitely use the darker parts, because if I add the darker parts in, this whole damn thing will be looking so much more better. But yeah, first add in the first color, then add the second color, and then add the third color in, and only then afterwards, then you can add in the shading and all the stuff that I want. I always am. I have no. How do you say that? Stop. No, I don't hesitate. I want to just continue. That's the word, right? Is that the right word? No. Hesitate. I'm a person that always wants to be very, very pushing with that. No, words. Come on. Motivated. I thrive. Yeah, I strive. There you go. I strive. Yes. Here we go. Here's the fucking word I was looking for. I'm striving to make sure that all of these things are very, very easily done. And then I'm eager to do it. And the main problem with that is that because I'm too eager to do it, I need to make sure that I take a hold of myself, because, well, we need to follow the basics. And the basics are king in most cases. Otherwise, we might have a a flawed product, and well, we cannot have that. That's not allowed. All right. Nice. All right. Yes. So these things are actually also the same thing. All right. Sweet. Now we can just continue. Okay. There we go. Sweet. All right. Now we have these things, so they are quite easy to do. It's just follow the lines. You can already see that, yes, this is already looking much better than before. It's not fully correct. It's not fully, of course, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, then we're gonna go. The rest is all that. Alright. Oh, yeah, that is definitely changed up. That is definitely not fully the same color as this one. right. Looks like I made a mistake. Oh no. Oh no, I did. Oh. Why? Why did I make a mistake again? I drew on the goddamn thing, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh well. No turning back now. Jeez. No, that is not the color I was looking for. I was looking for this color. Thank you very much. And I was looking to fill up this white dot of a spot. All right. Wah. I'm not in a fully functional place here, to say the least. All right. So I have now done this. So it's already. I have now already done, well, not all the base colors, but I did some of the base colors. Oh, interesting surprise to. Oh, an interesting surprise. My boyfriend started drawing recently, and so far it has been lifelike sketches of faces. I share one. I shared one of the extra drawing of the extra notebooks. For a snack, I have some Ruffles sour cream with cheddar chips also. Oh, how nice! That's good, you know. Getting better in getting into drawing is always a hassle sometimes, especially when you have work to do or other things to do. Then, well, you know, drawing comes always later. But yeah, it's always nice to see that people are, you know, drawing. I'm very happy upon that actually. And this, of course, is not. Yes, this is. Oh, fucking hell. This is in the wrong place at the wrong time, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright, so I need to have this thing to be drawn like that. And then erase a bit. And I think I will call it here, so that we don't get confused around. Because the rest of the part is going to be the hardest part. So after this, it's only going to be more harder. Because then I will start with the colorization of most of the things. So after this, I will implement a darker tone, and then after that, I will start with the coloring as well. So first things first, I will add some darker colors, I believe, and then add the thing. Yes, add some darker colors and then add the thing. Or shading for both ways can go good. All right. I think I will leave it here for today. Just because of safety measures, and well, you know, we're gonna be adding then the darker tones towards it next time. So that's gonna be tomorrow, and I do not want to be confused when using, you know, darker tones, because well, this thing doesn't save. I cannot pre-select it once I load it in, which is a pain in the ass. So yeah, I hope you'll have enjoyed for today. And yeah, I like how it's going now, and hopefully now once this whole thing is done, this thing will actually look like the original, and hopefully that is exactly what my predictions are gonna be. Let's hope I'm not gonna be wrong about this. All right. I hope you all have enjoyed, and thanks all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Until then, I want to wish you all a lovely day, and